But the empowerment that I felt after putting on these pads and helmets and doing something that I wanted to do since I was this big, and everyone said no. It was the most incredible feeling. I felt like I was Dick Buckus. I mean, come on, New York, come at it, you know, bring it on. And it wasn't just me that felt this way. My friends, Jenny's naughty, she knows this, she played. It's the most incredible feeling to do something that you love. And after that happened, my goal became to help other people achieve this feeling, this empowerment, to take a passion. To me, if you have passion in life, you're one of the most fortunate people ever, because you can take that passion and turn it into empowerment for others. And today, the New York Sharks are the winningest and longest operating women's tackle football team in America. And
yay!
We've had hard times, we've had good times. I've never laughed so hard. These women, this is the funniest group of women, the most diverse group of women, every size, shape, color, creed, you name it. And on that day, you put on your armor and you go out there, and it's just an experience that everyone who has a passion should feel. And from these feelings, it turned into, well, we've suited up over 300 women who've had this same dream. And I personally do not like to turn anyone down who comes to my team. I don't make cuts. I get a lot of guff for that. But I don't make cuts because who's to say, you know, who's to say, no, you can't play because you're too old, or you have the athletic ability of an avocado, which some of them do. I mean, you know, but I don't care. If they want to put on that helmet and get out there and feel that feeling that I felt, I'm going to allow them to do that. And we also, from that, have started what I have named the Fins Up Foundation. And this foundation is geared for girls 13 to 17. And through that foundation, we have partnered with the NFL and the New York Giants, and we produce every year a clinic at Giant Stadium for girls ages 13 to 17 to learn the basics of tackle football. And we are the first in so many things, the New York Sharks. And it's not just because of me, it's because people come out of the woodwork that love the feeling. Just like what Shannon's doing here. People come out of the woodwork to help her because she's helping others. And to me, football is just a vehicle to help others and empower others. And I remember the JPD program, that's what we call the girls program. I remember the first time we did it, and the buses pulled up in front of Giant Stadium, and all these little girls got off, and I literally stood there and cried. And these little girls got off, and they screamed all the way into the stadium. Why did girls scream? What is that? But they got off the buses, and they just screamed and ran pell-mell into the stadium. It was one of the best feelings, knowing that we, my team and I, had provided this for them. And to give them that confidence in doing something that they want to do. And like I said, you know, I felt 10 feet tall. I felt like it was, you know, I could just, New York City, got it by the nads, you know, let's go. And I just think it's very, very important that others be given that opportunity. And because of the New York Sharks, this is what we've turned into. Like I said, we've had so many firsts, and we've done so many public outreach. We go into schools. We encourage young girls to be positive about their body image, about staying active. Like I said, we accept everyone on our team because we want them to have a good experience, to be a part of something. It's a home. We're one big dysfunctional family. And I think most teams are kind of like that. We're part of the Independent Women's Football League, of which the Sharks were a founding member. There are over 50 teams today in that league, and it's growing. There were 3 in 1999, and now there's over 50. No one has budgets to do big advertising. Probably many of you here didn't even know women's football exists. But it's really, like today, there's probably 2,500 players registered in the IWFL, and it's growing like crazy. And I'm very proud to be a part of that. In fact, one thing that was really cool, the Sharks were selected several years ago to represent the United States in a national flag tournament. It was up in Canada. And through that, I had a connection with USA Football, because USA Football helped produce this. Through that connection, I brought USA Football, united the IWFL, and what the great thing is, in June of 2010, there will be a first ever international women's tackle football tournament in Stockholm, Sweden. I think there's about 8 countries that will be participating, maybe more. But the IWFL is going to send an all-star team over, which is really, we're making great strides, and I'm very proud of that. So I guess that's, yeah, well also, I have to say also, the Sharks, because I find them so inspiring, my players and the league as well, I'm writing a book on it. We have a major production company looking at us as a reality show, which we are, just keep the cameras running. It's like you can't make this stuff up that goes on with the TV. So we've got that going on. I am looking for an agent. I've had a couple agents, but they did not, I didn't feel they wanted to market the book in the right light. So I'm still looking for a good agent, but we've got a lot of, hopefully, things that are going to blow the doors open on this and maybe even, you know, get it bigger and bigger.